Happy Tuesday from the fabulous Florida Keys. I'm Gary McAdams with eXp Realty. It's a little bit of a cloudy morning out this morning. I just came in from outside, and if you want to believe the weather forecast, we're supposed to have rain this afternoon from noon to about 1:30, 2 p.m. But that's okay. It even rains in paradise every now and then, and I will certainly take a rainy day in Key West over a sunny day in Detroit every time. Excuse me, I was going to take a sip of my tea. My voice is a little raspy this morning. I'm not sure why. This is my trusty open house teacup. I bring it to all my open houses, and any realtor who's ever held an open house knows it's necessary. The realtor logo on the other side. I just put this right out on the counter with the sign-in sheets next to the information sheets on the houses, and I don't say a word. Just this presence delivers a very strong message. And any realtor who's ever held an open house will tell you, unfortunately, cups like that are necessary. This is my morning market MLS update video I do every day right about this same time. I report all the new listings in Key West and the lower Keys that have come on the market in the last 24 hours. In today's case, it's just one house, and it's only one in Key West. We don't have any new listings in the lower Keys today. But if you watch this video every morning, you will be ahead of most buyers. You'll know about every listing from Big Pine Key down to Key West that comes on the market the same day the realtors know about them. That's very valuable information and puts you ahead of most buyers. I find most buyers wait for a home to come on to Trulia or Realtor.com or Zillow or one of those sites before they inquire about it. And the problem they face there a lot of times is by the time those sites put a home live online, it's usually been on the multiple listing service a couple days. They're supposed to update live from the MLS instantly, but unfortunately that's not always the case. But if you watch this video every day, you see something you like, you can give me a call right away and I'll make an appointment for us to go take a look at it. If you're not here locally, I'll go look at it on your behalf, and we can do a FaceTime walkthrough, or I'll do a YouTube video just of the house and put it up for a short time so only you can see it, then take it down. I've also gone and just taken hundreds of pictures and emailed them to a buyer who was away somewhere. Then if you like what you see, we can write up a contract on the house and have you under contract before most buyers ever even knew the home was available for sale. You can also get a much more detailed description of these listings, or in today's case, this listing, if you follow my blog. There's photos and a lot more details in the MLS from the blog. It's keywestinvesting.com. I'll put that web address in the description below. There's a lot more information on the properties, a lot more details, any unique features the home might have. There'll be photos of the inside of the home, photos of the outside of the home. If there happens to be a pool, or if it happens to be waterfront, there'll be photos of the pool, photos of the water view, room descriptions, room dimensions. Just a lot more information than I can cram into a couple-minute quick YouTube video. Again, that web address is keywestinvesting.com, and it's updated every day from the Florida Keys multiple listing service, including photos of the homes. As I mentioned earlier, we only have one new listing to go over today. It's a great house in Key West's Old Town neighborhood. It's on a small street called Stump Lane. For those of you familiar with Key West and Old Town, Stump Lane runs off White Street in between Southern Street and Fleming Street. Very, very quiet street. It's one of those roads you'd drive by it a million times and never even know it was there. This one's a 3-bedroom, 4-bathroom, 1,724 square foot home. It's on a very large lot for Old Town. And as an added bonus, it has a pool side. I forgot to add, it has a nice in-ground pool in the yard, very tropical yard. They have a poolside cottage, which would be great for guest living. That's probably the 4th bathroom. Because the main listing says the main house is a 3-bedroom house, so I'm guessing that the 4th bathroom is in the cottage. Perfect house if you like to have company. It'll give you company their own privacy. A great house for someone that has adult children that want to still live at home but want a little bit of their privacy. They can live out in the cottage. And just having an extra guest quarters is a great feature to have in Key West. Especially if you come from up north, you'll learn all sorts of friends you haven't talked to in 50 plus years all of a sudden want to be your buddy again and come down and visit you. This house is being offered at $2,699,500, which is an excellent price for a house in this location, this large of a house, on an oversized lot and the guest cottage. My only concern with this house is there is no off-street parking, and those little small lanes, finding parking on the street can be tough. A lot of people are parking in the yard, which no one really bothers them doing because the small lanes are very tight-knit communities. Everyone knows each other. It's like one big family living on a small street. If you look at my blog, keywestinvesting.com, you'll see there is an area in the front on the right-hand side of the house in the main photo. You could probably get one of those golf cart style cars in there, or a small convertible, a Mazda Miata or something of that nature. You're definitely not getting a Cadillac Escalade or one of those big old Grandpa Lincolns from the 80s in there, but you could get a small car in there probably, or a couple of scooters, which is one of the more common sources of transportation for people that live in Old Town. But even without the parking, $2,699,500 for a house of this nature in this location with that much privacy is an excellent buy. If you want to take a look at this home or any home anywhere in the Florida Keys, give me a call at 305-731-0501. I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to making you my neighbor, and I look forward to showing you homes in the fabulous Florida Keys. I'm Gary McAdams with eXp Realty.